Hello everybody, and thanks for coming back to the channel. This is the SPC Maker 80A, and it is another SPC Maker dud, in my opinion. I'm sure maybe there's some review videos out there where they show it traveling very, very slowly, and it doesn't reveal its faults. I haven't seen those, but it could exist. I'm not going to go through my normal specs. We're not going to do this video the normal way because, you shouldn't buy it. It's another SPC Maker. Don't buy. If you're looking for something that has a cage on it like this, maybe the Storm product, which I think is like $300, it's ridiculous. Basically, I wouldn't bother buying anything with a cage on it like this. If you want something that you're planning to fly indoors, I would suggest building a hoverbot. This one's a lot of fun, and it's nice and light, and 1103 motors. I think it's like, mine's like 44 grams, anything. I'll put a video to it right up here. Or if you're not into this, maybe the Recon Heli Delrin Roop. So this is quite a bit smaller, different, but this thing, it doesn't fly well. But if you're looking for something to fly outdoor and you're wanting something that's going to be fun, we'll go back to the Leader 120 again. So let's talk about this thing. It is noisy, really noisy. And if we turn it over and look at the bottom here, you can see all this carbon that we have to blow through, and that's most likely creating the noise. It's also most likely decreasing our thrust and killing our flight time, and it's also likely the result of this. So I flew this thing a lot. I've tried a number of different things. I tried to PID tune it out. I tried 3S. I tried flying it in kind of almost a flat manner to where I would yaw instead of roll and yaw, kind of a lack of a coordinated turn. It just wasn't a way for me to make this fly to where you could fly this forward at really any sort of pace other than a crawl, and that rear arm wouldn't drop. I also did where you change the motor rotation. Furious calls it the clean air. Basically, instead of your props rotating in this way, if you look at my props now, you can see I've already done it. Instead of your props rotating in like this and in like that, they rotate like this and like this. And in many of those, especially like the Mosquito and others that had kind of the hoops or guards on them, that would take care of a problem where in certain circumstances of forward flight that it would dip that arm real hard. So I did try that. I tried various idle speeds. I tried, I mentioned I tried 3S. I tried, I don't know. I spent too much time trying to get the PID tune just so that it would work. But really, it's probably this frame. I think the flight controller on this one is okay, and I did notice that the flight controller looked a little bit different than the other one. Yeah, here's the flight controller from the other one, and it looks very, very similar, but there are some small differences. Like you see there, some easy things to see, that USB port on the side, and then we have a couple of components right here and here, and those are missing on this board. So I think this flight controller is actually better than the one that came in the NG line that they have, which many of you have said just is for not good. That's a good one. That's funny. So I think this flight controller is okay, and quite frankly, I think these motors are probably okay as well. It's just a matter of being in this frame. I think this is probably one that I could take apart and transplant all the parts, and it would have a decent flyer on there. You can see I've got a leaf down in there from the yard. Anywho, so don't buy this thing. Don't worry about it. I'll leave you with all my dips and crashes, and hopefully the next time you see a video of mine, it will not be an SPC Maker product, I guarantee you, but hopefully it'll be something fun. If you have any questions or comments or suggestions, leave those in the section down below. Oh, one last thing. My receiver also didn't work. It's supposed to be DSMX, which I fly all the time, and this is the one that came. It's got a little bind button over here. Didn't matter what I could do, rewired it, double-checked everything. Receiver didn't work. Put in a different receiver, worked just fine. So, just another flaw in the many of SPC Maker products. Okay, I appreciate your time. Thanks for watching.